Hey, what's up, guys? How is everything? So, in this video, I am going to share with you something very interesting, and it's about being gentle. I recently discovered that I am not being gentle with myself and with others, and I realized how it was affecting my life and how it was causing so much stress and so much, you know, frustration. And when I realized that if I can be gentle with myself, life becomes so much better. Okay, so I'll explain in more detail what I mean by being gentle and how you can start being gentle with yourself and with others. So, I have this habit of overthinking, and, like just everyone who has got social anxiety and self confidence issues and people who think a lot, uh, we tend to live in our heads a lot. And so, uh, why not start with being gentle with ourselves when we just start overthinking about something? So I'll share few situations where you can be gentle. First is with your thoughts. Okay. So I've observed that my thoughts sometimes are very critical, and mostly I try to um, be kind, but sometimes I'm very critical. Like, I treat myself very harshly in my head. Like, if I do something, I'll just take so much blame on myself, and I'll just uh, criticize myself. So we can start from there. Start being gentle with our thoughts. That is one thing. Second situation is, also related to overthinking, and it's, when you're trying to focus on something, your mind gets distracted, and then you forcefully bring all your attention back. And this happens so many times during the day, like after every 5 minutes, after every 10 minutes. Like, it's not, sometimes it's not even 5 or 10 minutes, it's like almost every 2 minutes. Yeah, we're doing something, we get distracted, and then we forcefully bring all our attention back to what we are doing, and we criticize ourselves for being so distracted. Just listen to all this point, guys. Like, you will start observing this when you are being more aware. So I'm just sharing whatever I've experienced and how um, this being gentle can help in these situations. So first situation, I like I told you, is um be gentle with yourself. Like, notice if you're criticizing yourself very harshly. Second is, whenever you find that your attention has gone somewhere else, to some past or thinking about future, wherever your attention is, try to gently bring it back. The word gentle is very important. Okay. You don't want to be frustrated and angry and sad, and you don't want any of those feelings. Okay, because when there are feelings, we tend to become sad, depressed, angry, worried, etc. So if you just try to gently bring your attention back to the present, you'll notice that all those feelings won't come along with you. Okay, so try to gently bring your attention back and leave all that if you're thinking about the past, leave it aside. Yeah, the past may bring some uh, good or bad memories, and along with that, all the emotions are coming back to the present. So try to leave all those things behind and just gently bring your attention back to the present. Similarly, if you're thinking about future and you're feeling worried, you're feeling fear, Just leave all those things there itself and gently bring it back. Gently bring all your attention back. Don't try to force it, okay? Don't try to, be a very, mm, what do you say? Yeah, don't try to bring everything forcefully, okay? Just bring your attention back gently. Okay, don't be angry or anything with yourself that you started thinking about this thing and you shouldn't have thought about these things, etc. Whether it's good situation, bad situation, good memory, bad memory, or whatever, just leave it there. Gently bring your attention back to the present moment. So that is one thing where you can be gentle with your attention, bringing it back to where you are. Okay, so be gentle with how you direct your attention to present moment, and be gentle with your thoughts. Don't be very harsh or critical. Okay, remember all these feelings, you need to just leave them, and uh, just need to be here and now. Because if we start thinking about the feelings, a lot of these feelings, they just spoil our present moment. Okay, you think something about the past and then you start working. If that past was bad, you'll do the work with the bad emotions that you have in your body. So just leave them there. Don't bring them here to the present and now. Just gently come back to the present and do whatever the work you're doing with a full love and care and attention. That is second thing. Okay, first two things uh, about being gentle. The third thing, I would say, is when you talk. Okay, sometimes you'll notice because something is going on in our head, we speak in a different tone. Sometimes you're angry, sometimes you're kind, sometimes we are sad. So watch your tone, how you speak, and try to be gentle. Try to see that you're not bringing some memories and emotions from the past or some future, some worries about the future, and then you're talking. So try to be mindful that you are here and now, and the way you're speaking is gentle and it's not influenced by some past or future. Okay, so be gentle when you talk. Fourth, I would say, is just be gentle uh, with how you do your work. Mm? So when we are working and there's something going on in our head, how do we do that work? We are very careless, restless, frustrated, don't feel like doing work, we are angry. So while working, try to be gentle. Try to keep all the emotions and all those things aside. Gently come back to the present moment and do the work with love and care, as much love and care you can as you can. Okay, that's the fourth thing. So just try to be gentle in more and more situations, like in your daily life you'll face with situations where you'll get little irritated, but if you try to be gentle, it'll help you to conquer all those fears and worries and other things that you have inside you. Okay, yeah, so let's talk about a few more examples. Let's say being gentle with people, for example. It's a great one and the most difficult one. Okay, so let's say you're trying to be gentle with someone, hmm? Or let's say you're trying to be gentle with everyone, but there's someone um, who is not gentle at all. Okay, who just criticizes and says bad things, mm, always angry and frustrated, and you're trying to be gentle. I tried this and see what happens when you're trying to be gentle and the other person is just so much angry. You automatically become angry at that person. and you're like, be gentle, you don't have to be so angry. See, like a hypocrite, huh? So we are saying we must be gentle, but when we find someone who is angry, we become angry and we tell him, be gentle. So um, you'll get irritated and frustrated because obviously you're trying to be gentle and someone is acting that way. It will create anger in you because there's a conflict. mm? You're trying to be something and you meet someone who is completely opposite. So there's a conflict, and we tend to blame it on them. Why are you being so angry? Hmm? But that's when we need to be gentle. So everyone can be gentle when everything is, good and everything is going great. But we need to remember that we need to be gentle when things, you know, just shake us from within. Yeah, make us angry, make us feel sad or afraid. That's when we need to be gentle. That's the time to be gentle. So if you're trying to be gentle and someone is angry, remember to be gentle with that person. Because whenever there is conflict, let me give you some other example. Let's say you're trying not to judge anyone, hmm? But then you meet someone who is just judging everyone constantly. Yeah, look at his hair, or look at his personality, look at how he walks, look at how he talks. Just constantly judging everything and everybody. And you're trying to be non-judgmental, like you're trying to not judge anyone, and you meet this person, you're going to get very angry. Yeah, it's human nature, you're going to get angry and frustrated. So that's when you need to remember that you need to be gentle with this person. Okay, bring your attention to the present moment. Know that you are trying to be, non-judgmental, you're trying to not judge anyone, and this person is judging. But that's fine, and we need to be gentle. Okay, so let's say uh, you like to talk softly and you like to talk only good words. You try to avoid bad language, and you try to avoid using too many harsh words in your speech. But then you meet someone, who just says dirty things in every sentence. Okay, things that you find dirty. For example, let's say you don't use bad language and the person you're talking to is using bad language. uh, that is going to be difficult to deal with. So that's the time when you need to remember that you need to be gentle. Okay, you need to accept that person. Okay, otherwise, uh, what's the whole point of being gentle if you can't be gentle with others? Like, hmm? So if you say you don't judge and you don't get angry and you're always gentle and nice, but you can't be all these things alone. Like when you're alone, when you are in a room and you're alone, the real test of all these qualities is when you meet people and when you hang out with them, and you notice and things and you feel like all these are flaws. These are imperfections, they shouldn't do this. That's when you need to accept them and be gentle with them. Okay, that's the true test of whether you have conquered all these things or not. Mm. So the list can go on and on. Okay, for example, let's say you're trying to be grateful and you meet someone who is not grateful at all. Let's say your boss, you do some work and he says, blames, and criticizes your work, and it's like, you're no good, you're of no use. So that's when you need to be gentle with him. Mm. You need to accept that person, whatever he's saying. It's fine, okay? No complaint, no nothing. Just be gentle, be kind. All right. Okay, let's say you make tea for someone or you make some food for someone, the person tastes it and then just criticizes it and is not being grateful at all, like says the tea is horrible or the food is tasteless, and you made it with so much love and care, and the person is not feeling grateful. You need to remember that you need to be gentle in that case. Okay, so all these situations will test you, but once you decide to be gentle, first few days or first few hours are going to be very difficult, and you will need a lot of strength and a lot of understanding to stay on track of being gentle. One thing though you must remember is that feelings will pop up, and if you try to take your feelings very seriously, it will be a tragedy. So you'll feel angry, you'll feel sad, you'll feel frustrated. So all those things you need to remember to be gentle in the be in the present moment and just live here and now. Okay. But once you're able to do that with few situations, slowly you'll start to see that life is changing and it's improving, and you become like a more gentle, more kind, more loving person, and it'll be nice. It'll be nice for you. It'll be nice for everyone who's around you. Okay, because we just need to love and accept everyone. We can't be judging and complaining and competing or criticizing others. And even though when the entire world is doing that, you need to realize that if you truly want to be peaceful, the only way to do that is by stopping all these things. And no, we can't change others. Like telling others to stop complaining, to stop criticizing is of no use. So I've tried that. Don't do that. I don't recommend doing that. We must just focus on ourselves and try to be that person, and just hope that the world will slowly observe things and realize that it's of no use trying to compare and compete and criticize others, and that life is short and we must be loving and caring and kind with everyone and love and accept everyone. Okay, so be gentle, guys. That's the message for today, and I'm going to try to be gentle as well, and hopefully uh, the world will be a better place if we just be gentle. That's all. Thank you.